So last week, there was a bill in Utah that would have clarified some of the state's rape statute by making clear that a person who is unconscious cannot give their consent. Do you believe that, Michael? A bill had to go through the Utah legislature to clarify that it is rape when you have sex with an unconscious person because they cannot consent to it.
Well, a lot of men are raped when they're unconscious. So MRA.
That alone. I mean, that's the actual story.
That's mind-boggling.
Like that's not the part where we're gonna go to it with the sound that we have. That's just mind-boggling to me in itself.
It is mind-blowing.
But the even more obscene thing, other than the fact that this had to be made clear because local prosecutors and advocates were saying that it was this not being clear was making it difficult to pursue some rape cases in the state. And it was actually discouraging some women from even coming out and saying that they were raped. But like I was saying, the more obscene part to me is that someone would have the problem with clarifying that it is rape if someone cannot consent. Let's go to that sound.
Now, the changes drew some concern from lawmakers, especially when it came to the removal of consent when someone is unconscious. Some legislators said today they didn't like the idea of defining rape as having intercourse with an unconscious person.
Pause it for a second.
Because it looks to me...
Some legislators say they are worried about defining having sex with an unconscious person who cannot give consent rape.
I don't even know how to process that.
Just let's hear from one of these legislators. Representative, he's Republican, Brian Green.
Because it looks to me now like sex with an unconscious person is by definition rape. I hope this wouldn't happen, but this opens the door to it. An individual has sex with their wife while she is unconscious, or he, the other way around, if that's possible. I don't know. But a prosecutor could then charge that spouse with rape.
Well, let's just clarify what he's not sure about. Yes, it is possible that a man can be raped. But what?
What?
What? I mean, give it a...
Wow!
This guy, Representative Brian Green, isn't sure if having sex with an unconscious person who cannot give consent should always count as rape. What do you say to someone who thinks that way? And the scary part is, he wasn't just an outlier in this very small group.
Everybody else must have laughed at him.
Yeah,
That's so
you
demented,
would wish.
right?
But he wasn't even the outlier in this already very small group of Utah legislators who came together to discuss this bill. Representative, also Republican, LeVar Christensen, said always counting sex with an unconscious person as rape would make the definition, I can't even believe I'm reading this, too broad. Hi, I'm Representative LeVar Christensen, and I would just like to pose this scenario out there. I got a friend. His name is Lamar Christopherson. And he would like to have unconscious sex with his wife. I don't think that's rape. Well, let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you something, Representative Brian Green and Representative LeVar Christensen. If a man is having sex with his wife and she does not give him consent, regardless of the fact that they are married, that, my friends, is rape. Unbelievable.
It's just, it really is stunning that that actually needs to be publicly. It's stunning that that isn't already on the books, and it's stunning that actually needs to be publicly stated.
You know what's even more disturbing, actually? The fact that they need to twist in term to find what they view in their head. Here's that word that comes up they like to use when they talk about rape. They need to twist and turn and try to come up with a legitimate reason why this bill would hurt good people who aren't actually committing, who aren't trying to commit real, legitimate rape.